we're going to learn to play number 58, Bill Grogan's Goat Next on the flute. Now, there's a few things that we're going to be working with in this song, all that we've learned before. The first thing is a pickup note. So we learned that a pickup note is a note that precedes the first full measure of the song. If you look at the beginning of this song, there it says that the time signature is in 4/4, which means that every measure in the song should get 4 counts. If you look at the very first measure, there's only 3 beats in that first measure. If you look at the end of the second line, there's only 1 beat in the last measure of the song, which means that we borrowed the last 3 beats from that measure and we put it in the beginning of the song, which created the 3-note pickup into the first full measure of the song. Some other things that we have to recognize in this song, we have ties, and these are going to be 4 + 1, a total of 5 counts for these ties. The last thing that we should notice is that in the key signature, which is the very beginning of the line, where on the flute we normally have, up until now, we've had 2 flats in the key signature. This time we only have 1 flat, and it's on the B line, which means all the B's in the song are B flat, which we normally play. But there is no E flat, which means that every single E in this entire song is going to be played E natural. So remember how to play an E natural. It's like an F with an extra finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pinky and thumb. So every single E in this entire song is going to be played E natural. 5 fingers, pinky and thumb. Let's walk through the song. From the very beginning of the song with our 3-note pickup, we have C, D, A, and then you're going to hold your C for 5 counts. Here we go. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 before we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we have another 3-note pickup into the next measure. We have F, G, F, D for 5 counts. Ready? And. Then we're playing F, F, D, E natural, everybody. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we have D, D, A, C. Now really quick, notice that C has a tied line, but it's not tied to another note. It's actually, but it actually is. It's, if you look at the very next line, the tie is brought over from the last line to the first note of the second line. So that note is still tied over. They just didn't have any room on that first line to put that next note. So what they do is they just tie it over and then they connect it with another tie at the beginning of the second line, which means that last note of the first line is tied to the first note of the second line. So we're going to hold that C for 5 counts. So you're going to play D, D, A, and then C for 5 counts. Ready? Play. Now we're at the next line. After the first note, we have, after the comma, we have C, D, A, C for 5 counts. Ready? Play. Then we're playing F, G, F, D for 5 counts. Ready? Play. Then we have F, F, D, E natural for 5 counts. Ready? Play. And then the last part we have C, D, E natural, F for 5 counts. Ready? And play. Great. Let's walk through that whole entire song one more time. From the very beginning, we have first line, C, D, A, and then C for 5 counts. Ready? Play. F, G, F, D for 5 counts. Ready? And play. Then we have F, F, D, E natural for 5 counts. Ready? And play. Then we have D, D, A, C for 5 counts. Ready, and play. We're on the second line, the second note after the comma. We have C, D, A, C for 5 counts. Ready, and play. F, G, F, D for 5 counts. Ready, and play. F, F, D, E natural for 5 counts. Ready, and play. And then the very end of the song, we have C, D, E natural, F for 5 counts. Ready, and play. Great job. Let's play through the whole entire song without stopping. We're going to start. I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 before we begin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Next line, second note. Great job. I can't wait to hear your recordings.